Hello everyone, welcome to New Moon Acrylics. My name is Rhonda and we are going to have some crazy fun today. The last video that I did, I showed how to do a Dutch pour, and this video we're going to do the same. We're going to do a Dutch pour, but what we're going to do today is two canvases that are 14 by 28. It's going to be a diptych, and I want to do the 4 elements. So yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I had done the 4 elements a while back, but it was on one canvas. It was a 16 by 20. That one sold pretty quick, but I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do a larger diptych, and I wanted to kind of spread out the 4 elements. So yeah, this ought to be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna bring you down and show you all the 16, 17 colors that I have going on. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Alrighty, so are we ready to create something new? Let's get this thing going. Okay everyone, so this is what we're playing with. We got two 14 by 28 canvases, and here are the 4 element colors. So this one over here, and I'm going to put all the colors down in the description. These 3 right here are for the water element. These 4 right here are for the fire element. Over here we've got silver, a gold, and a white. And it's a bright gold by Craft Smart. So, and I haven't tried that one yet, so it's going to be interesting to try that one. So, and then we come over to the other side. And over here we have the 3 colors for Earth. And we have 3 colors for Air. So, I'm going to be, I'll tell you what they are as I go and get this thing going. And if you can see my table over here, I have notes from all the stuff, and yeah, it's been fun. And this is what we're working on for the base, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So I'm going to get you up on the tripod right there, and we'll get this thing started. Alrighty, see you in a sec. Alrighty everyone, here we are. Hello, hello. And this is actually the biggest diptych I have done yet. So I can't wait to get started on this. And what I'm gonna do, if you saw my little note over here, is I wanna kinda do this. This is my idea. What I want to do is I'm going to blow out the 4 elements, and then I'm going to leave the center negative space because I'm also going to be doing a stencil right in the middle. So I want to get an idea first about where the middle is. And what did I do with my little pen? There it is. All right. So, and I know these 2 are not even, but that's okay, we'll work with this. So this is 28, half of 28 is 14. So right about here is the middle on this one. And then, and I know it's not perfect science, 14 is right about here on, whoops. Almost like being live. Okay, so 14's right about here on this one. Maybe I should have evened them out, huh? Let's see if we can maybe adjust this a little bit. Oh, okay, I lost one of my levels over there, but that's okay. I'll just put it back. I had already leveled these canvases So they should be good. There we go. Alrighty. Now we're back in business. Put this back here. Alrighty. So the first thing I'm going to do is flood the canvases. Now what I did was I didn't want to keep doing black, and I had to put the tripod way back over there so you guys could see. And I hope you can see this. This is Payne's Gray, and I added just a little bit of black to give it a little bit of smoky. I didn't want to do a solid black again. So this is Payne's Gray, a little bit of black, and it is Creative Inspirations Payne's Gray. All right, so you should be good to go, and I hope I made enough. Each one of these canvases takes about 15 ounces of paint. So alrighty, everybody. Canvases are flooded and we are ready to roll. So I know that I want to have this right here, negative space, and I want the blowout to kind of go like this. So I think I'm going to start here with the yellow, with the air, and I wrote myself some cool little notes. We'll see if I can get them to you as I'm doing this. So I want, okay, and I know you can't see me, I'm way over here, but I had to come over here to get the paint. But anyway, we have a Pearl Copper Gold by Arteza, and that's what the first one is going to be. The second one is a Yellow Ochre by Creative Inspirations, and then the third color is a Lemon Yellow by Creative Inspirations. So, let's see if we can get this thing going. Already pre-mixed all the colors. Okay, so air is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So my halfway mark is right about here. I want to go like this. So I'm going to start here. And go like that. Okay, and then I'm already getting my hands in everything. And then the second color is the Yellow Ochre. Big stretch, big stretch. Either that or I got short arms. Okay, and now the third one is the Lemon Yellow. Okay, and now to this one I wanted to add a little bit of white and a little bit of silver. So I'm just going to take some titanium white and I'm just going to drizzle it on here like so, just to break some of that up. Okay, and a little bit of the silver. Okay, and again I'm just going to drizzle this in like so. Alrighty, now I am going to, I don't want this to mix, so I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and blow this one out, and then I'll pour the earth. All right, let's get this one blown out first, because I don't want these two to mix. So we'll blow this one out. And I'm going to have to come to the other side of the table over here, so you're going to lose me for a second, at least part of me. Okay. Alrighty, I like that. Okay, so that's air. We got air done. So now we're going to do the earth, which is going to be down this way. And I think I want to do the lighter green first because I don't want to put the dark green on top of the dark background. So what we have for the earth colors is Emerald Green by Creative Inspirations. And then we have a Viridian by Creative Inspirations. And then we have a Yellow Green by Arteza. So I think I'm going to do this first green first. Okay, I'm going to start off right here like I did before. And going to go this way. So I'm going to start right here and bring it right down this way. Okay, and then I want to do the darker green on top of that. Bring that on down. And then we're going to go with the yellow green on top of that. And for the green, for the earth, I chose to put white and gold in here. So we're going to do the titanium white and drizzle it just like we did with the air one. Okay, and then I'm going to take the gold and do the same thing. Now for earth, the signs for earth is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this one's for you. All right, I'm gonna get this a little bit more on the stick here. Okay. And last time when I made the 4 elements and I put the gold in there with this, it was so pretty. Alrighty, so now we're gonna blow this one out. Just want to make sure I'm not going to grab any of the yellows to get in here. Come back just a little bit. There we go. It's a lot harder when you're trying to bend your elbow where it don't want to go. Let me try over here. There we go. And just spread that out a little bit more. Alrighty. Alright. Always harder to do when you're upside down. Alrighty, so next we're going to work on the water element, and it's going to go blowing this way. So again, I don't want to put a dark next to a dark, so I have Sky Blue by Creative Inspirations, and then I have a Pearl Sapphire. Okay, get the word right, Rhonda. So a Pearl Sapphire Blue by Arteza. Say that 10 times fast. And then I have a Phthalo Blue by Creative Inspirations. So I'm going to lay this sky blue down first. And again, I'm going to start right about in the middle, right about here. And I am going to go right up over here. Okay. And now I'm going to do the Pearl Sapphire Blue. I love this color. It is so pretty. It's a very pearly blue. Alrighty. And then I'm going to do the Phthalo Blue on the top. Okay. And then for the water, I chose to add just white. I might add a little silver to this one. We'll see. I think I might just do that. All right, let me drizzle this. I think those are very pretty watercolors, especially when they all start to blend together. Okay, so there's the white and just a touch of silver. Okay. Alrighty, let's get the water one blown out. And the water is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Don't know if y'all follow the zodiacs or astrology. I don't really do astrology much. Okay, let's get this puppy blown out. Okay, just a little bit more right in here. I'll blend that up some. Okay. Awesome sauce. Alrighty guys, so we got one more to go, and that's the fire. So for fire, we have 4 colors. I have, let's see, a Brilliant Red by Arteza. Oh my goodness, excuse me. And then I have a bright red by Craft Smart. And then I have a Indian yellow by Arteza. And then the last one by Creative Inspirations is a deep yellow. Okay, so I am going to lay the yellow down first, the bright yellow. Actually, I think I'm going to put the Indian yellow down first. Because fire is bright, but it's not that bright. So same thing, I'm going to start here. And we're going to work our way back to this corner. Start here and come right down to this corner, like so. All right, and now I'm going to do this a little bit as bright red. A little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do this other yellow. Right in the middle of that one. Okay, and then I'm going to do the bright red by Craft Smart. Okay, I just want to add just a little bit more of this bright red in here because that other one is kind of, I'm not liking it too much. So put that in there. And adding this red and yellow like this is going to give me a little bit of orange, which fires do have orange in them. So did I cover up my notes? I think I did. It's under there somewhere. Okay, so to the fire, I'm going to add white and silver. I had notes written on my paper here, as well as on my papers over there. And I always keep a notebook of my paintings so I know what I put in which one in case somebody wants me to replicate those colors. I can do that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of silver to this one. Alrighty. And I think that's good. Alrighty. Let's get this one blown out. Again, working backwards. Watch the airflow from your blower to make sure that you're not going to grab any of that other color you don't want to grab. You can see the paint start to separate right here. So there we go. I don't want the composition to be exact on both of them. I want it to be a little different, but kind of the same. Okay, and come back out this way. Alright, I think that's pretty awesome. What do you guys think? I think this is pretty cool. But what I'm thinking is I might want to add I'm not going to do it right now. I'll just do it off camera, but because it's way on the other side and I don't think y'all want to be looking at my butt. So I want to add a little bit more of this brighter blue right in here because this is kind of flat. And the same thing on this side with the yellow. And just add a little bit there. And then I am going to, I think, incorporate these right here somehow. Not sure. I think maybe, let me see. Bring that down a little bit. And then bring this one up. Kind of like that. I don't know. I think there we go. That looks a little better. If I do like this. Yeah, I like that a little better. Okay, and do the same thing on the other side. Just so you don't have like negative space up here, I'm just trying to get it to kind of be a little smoother here. And bring this one down a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Okay, do the same thing on this side. And just bring it around. Yeah, I like that. That kind of makes it come together instead of having that big space in the middle. Alrighty. So, and I was just noticing the mandala is going to go here, and I have this here. So I think I might need to blow that back just a little bit. You want to make sure you get this stuff done while the paint is still wet. And all I'm doing is blowing it back. And opening up this space. I think that's a lot better. And I'm just going to blow this out again. Come out this way. Yeah, that's better. Now see, that just opened this up to be more even for the mandala to sit, because this was sitting way too far up that way. Alrighty folks, I am going to bring you down and show you the wet results. Okay, see you in a sec. Alrighty everybody, here she is, the dry results. I did tweak it just a little bit. We'll start off on this side with the fire. I really am glad that I put that little extra pop of bright red in there. So this is the fire, and we go up, and I just kind of filled with the middle. Just a little bit. Just to kind of, so it's not so negative right there in the middle. Give it a little bit of something, something. So this is the air. I'm sorry, this is the water. That's the water element. I can't wait to see what this looks like dry. And I know I still need to do the edges and fix it up a little bit. And then over here we have the earth. I think the earth came out pretty good as well. I love how those three greens look together. Very, very pretty. And once she dries too, the gold and the silver and all that we put in here is going to kind of bring it out just a little bit more. And then here we have the air element. And down here you can see where I kind of fiddled and diddled and twiddled and fiddled more and kind of got those two to join together a little bit so it didn't look so empty. And I did blow this out just a little bit more, and I did add some more yellow gold and that yellow ochre in here just to kind of, so it wasn't so black. And I love how that came out right there. That little bit of lacing gives it just a little bit of speech. Adds a little bit of character to that. So all in all, I think it came out pretty wild. Alrighty, so we're gonna let this dry and then come back and we will hopefully do the stencil in the center. And I think I got the center pretty decent. Alrighty, so we'll be back, let this dry, and then we'll put in the stencil. Alrighty folks, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay everyone, here are the dry results from the painting. It's actually been a few days since the last video when I poured this. I actually got sick and couldn't do much for a couple days, but anyway, I'm good. So here is, and it's upside down now, but here's air. And that one up there, the green, is the earth. They dried out super cool. Love, love, love that. And then we're going to come over here, and this is the fire. I think this one's my favorite. Love the way this came out. I love all the cells and the lacing that came out in this one. It came out super cool. And then down here, we have the water. And this one came out pretty cool too. I love when the blooms do this right here. I did go back and tweaked it a little bit and just kind of blew it out with the straw here and there. And then in the center, I did a little finger painting to try to connect them. And here's the other one. I don't know if you can see, but that gold really popped out in here. It'll look even better once it's varnished. Alrighty, so that's that step. And now I'm going to put you up on the tripod and we're going to get to stenciling this thing. Alrighty, I'll see y'all in a minute. Alrighty, everyone. This is take 2. I started doing this and then a phone call came in and totally disrupted the process. So anyway, I started doing the stencil. These are the stencils that were, these are the canvases. This is the stencil that I'm going to be using to put on here. And I had bought a pack of these 12-inch stencils right here. I bought these from Amazon, and I'll put the link down in the description. And I also bought some 6-inch stencils while I was at it. So that phone call kind of really threw me off, but it's all good. So as you can see, the stencil came out pretty cool. So I am now going to show you, hopefully, how to do the stencil. So what I have, and I learned this from Ogasobi. So she uses a different gel medium, but I had previously tested this and I kind of liked the way it worked. So this is actually Montmartre gel medium, and I'll put the link for this down in the description as well. So what I'm going to do, what I did do here, is I laid down the gel first, and what the gel does is it keeps the paint from going underneath your stencil. So I'm going to move this canvas out of the way. Let's see. I'll put this one over here for now. Okay. Now I'm going to get just another canvas. Let's see. I guess I'll work with this one. So I'm just going to lay this down here, and what this is going to do is help hold the stencil up so that it doesn't sag, because you want your stencil to lay flat. And when I taped off that one there, I actually had both of them together and taped the one I had over here, so I knew exactly where the center is. But I am just going to eyeball this because I can see the center coming down here. So I'm just going to move this just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to tape this one down. I'm going to tape all 3 sides. This is to hold the stencil down while you're working on it, because you don't want it to slide. Okay, and then I will tape down this side over here. Again, making sure everything is even. Tape this down. I just love what the stencils add to the paintings, and I've been wanting to give this a shot for a really long time, and now I'm getting the chance to do it. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show you that first one, but I'll show you this one. Okay, so I have the stencil laid down, and if you see, if I let this go and just leave this hanging over, it lets the stencil rise off of the canvas, and you don't want that. You want it to be flat. Whoops. So I'm going to lay this one underneath it, like so, and it'll help this to lay flat on my canvas. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down the gel. So just going to get a decent amount of gel here, and you're just going to start spreading that out. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. Liking our videos when we put them up, it helps others to see. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So it helps others to see what we do. So if they like it, they can find us too. I'm saying us is all the artists that show the fluid art. Okay. Just a little bit more down here in the middle. I was taking a risk doing a diptych. I don't think anyone has done a diptych yet with the stencils. And I do want this right here. Whoops, didn't want to do that. I want a little bit of color right there to kind of flow over. Okay, you pretty much want that to be level. Not completely level, but you do want it. So just go give it one more little pass, like so. All right, that should be good. I don't know what that is, but I don't want it there. A little glob of something. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Alrighty, so let me wipe off the palette knife. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a layer of the gold, because a lot of the painting has gold in it. So I want flecks of gold in here. Okay, I'm going to put this on my paper over here. I don't know if you can see. I might be able to just put it on my palette knife like I did with the other one. I know I'm running low on this. No. Okay, let me see. I'll just use a lid. I'm going to squeeze this out here on the lid. It'll be easier to spread. Okay, instead of trying to squeeze it from that tube, because I know I'm almost out. All right, now I'm just going to lay the gold right over the top like this. I just want to cover the whole thing, making sure I get all of the little stencil pieces, all the little design. And just work your way around. Bring that right on down. Just enough. I squirted out just enough to cover where I wanted to cover. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting my color in, and what I want to do is add a little bit of each one of the elements' colors, and that's what I did on the other half. Did just a little bit of each one, and it kind of makes it pop just a little bit more. So I'm going to start with the red, permanent red. And you just need a little tiny bit like this, and then you just dab it here and there. And you can do this however you want. Okay. Now I'm going to do cadmium orange. These are all creative inspiration paints that I'm taking, and I'm taking them right out of the tube so they're not mixed with anything. The first one was permanent red. So I'm just going to dabble this right in here. Okay. And now we're going to go on to the water element colors, which are the blues. Whoop. Again, just a little bit. And just dab it in here and there. And then I'm going to do the phthalo blue. I love phthalo blue. I just love this color. Oh, there we go. Okay, again, just dab a little bit here and there. Okay, now we're going to go with the greens. This one is Viridian. And just dab it in there. Okay. And now we're going to do the emerald green. Just a little bit. Sometimes when I say just a little bit, I end up with a lot of it. But that's okay too. Because maybe the painting wanted that lot of it. Alrighty. And the last one we have is the air element, which are the yellows. And I know this is real close to the gold, but it'll dry differently. Okay. And then we're going to put in this yellow. This is a lemon yellow. This will help to bring this out even more, give it a little bit more pop. Okay, now what we want to do, you can leave it like this and lift it, but I like the painting I like the way Olga did it, and she had some texture to hers. So all you do is you take your palette knife and you're going to want to hold your stencil down a little bit. So I'm going to hold it with this hand and I'm just going to dab. Whoop. Maybe not that hand. I'm right-handed, folks. Hopefully it won't jump too much. So you're just going to dab in here like this. And it's going to give texture. When you lift this up, it's going to leave the texture behind. Okay. I think I got it all. It's hard to tell when it's all covered, but I think maybe I'll just add a little bit more of the red over here just in case. Oop. There we go. Alrighty, that should be good. All right, and get this out of the way. Okay, now I'm just going to remove this tape and I'll work my way down. Remove that one first and then the one down the side. And just peel the tape down. You don't want to lift up. Okay. Now this tape will come up when I lift it up. Alrighty, everybody, you ready? And just slowly lift it up. There we go. Alrighty. Very cool beans. Okay, I am going to lay this down on here. Now I'll put it over on this side because I want to bring the other painting over too. So I'm going to lay this down on here. I'm going to put another paper towel on the top and I'm going to spray it with water so that it doesn't dry out till I get a chance to clean it. Because the gel medium and the acrylic paint, well, they'll dry. And then you'll have a heck of a time getting it off that stencil. Okay, that should be good. All right, move that. Okay. Now on the sides here, you have two choices. You can wipe that off or you can roll it down, because I don't know if you can see right here on the side. I am just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna take that off here. And I'm just scraping downward so I don't ruin the design. Kind of like cutting it. And I can touch the rest of it up later. All right, I'm gonna bring the other canvas over here and then I'm gonna bring you down and show you what this looks like. Alrighty, I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, everyone, so here is the stencil. And I think it came out pretty cool. Now I know there are some spots that I'm gonna have to work on when they dry. I don't want to do it when they're wet, but if you see right here, it's missing some color. And right here. But all in all, I think it came out pretty awesome. There's some right there that I missed too, but that's okay, I'll get it. I'll get it when it dries. Alrighty, so let me know down in the comments if you like this. If this is a technique you'd like to see me do more of without phone call interruptions. I know I'll have to be doing these at night maybe. So anyway, alrighty folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. And until next time, let's keep creating something new. Alrighty, folks. We'll see you soon. Bye.